defensive. I just think that Moraes has to continue to be aggressive, playing against the zone. Our patience in finding her has got to improve. But I thought she kind of, she shot the ball really, really well. She shot it good for the game, 3 for 4, but just didn't get enough shots. That's a game where she probably should have took 8 threes as opposed to 4.
Kiera Eaton did step up in McCoy's place, scoring 14 points. She had an 18-pointer against Bethune-Cookman before kind of dropping off against Florida A&M. What does she have to do to play more that the Hawks are going to need her to be?
Well, I think that's the biggest challenge for Kiki. She really relishes the role of Robin as opposed to being Batman. And, with her backcourt mate out, it's affected her probably more than anyone else because she really plays off of her, and I've seen Cece play off of each other. So I think that she's the challenge as a sophomore in realizing that her role has changed overnight, and the challenges that come with that and being consistent. But I think she'll adapt to that, even though it's something that she doesn't really, thrive in, which is the challenge. And I always talk to them about being out of their comfort zone and they grow more. But her what she gives us on the defensive end as well is probably a lot of pressure on her. And I like I told him the other day, I really believe that going back to last year, Kiki is our best player because of what she's able to do on both sides of the floor. So I think she's going to grow with it, and Lord willing, she'll find her way and be the kid that we need her to be consistently.
Savannah State is here tonight, battle of veteran coaches in this league. When you've matched up against the same coach so many times, is there certain things that you've learned from playing him over the years and certain things that you think he's learned from you?
Oh, I'm sure. Cedric Baker's a great coach. I have a lot of respect for him. We've had some great battles, and the last one being them beating us in the championship game 2 years ago. So he does a great job with his team. They work really hard. He executes really well. He knows what he wants to do. He's a formidable foe on the other side, as well as many other coaches in our league. The thing that concerns me is he's senior. He's got a heavy senior team. And coming in, they lost up at Howard on Saturday, where their leading scorer was 0 for 11. You can't expect her to continue those woes, and we happen to be the next team that she faces. So I'm quite sure they'll be up for the challenge, and I'm looking forward to some of the wrinkles that I'm sure I'm going to see that I haven't seen on tape or in preparation, and it just makes for a great competition between two coaches that I believe we both have a really high level of respect for each other. We know that we're going to prepare our teams to be successful.
All right, Coach, thanks and best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Will.
Fred Batchelor and Cedric Baker, that's their latest matchup, and it's coming up right now. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. Get the SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
And we're back. Shortest commercial break ever on the Shore Sports Network. Maryland Eastern Shore and Savannah State. About
sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. She'll get her 18th start, 18 chances this year, 9.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and assists and a half per game. Brianna Mack starting her 4th straight game, the senior forward from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 2.5 points and 3 rebounds per game. And then a switcheroo, Shantisha Bryant starting her first game of the season, the 5'10 forward from Syracuse, New York. The team's active leading scorer, active after Cece Byron went down with injury, is coming off the bench tonight. You heard Coach Bass. The message he's sending, Dave.
And she can provide a spark off the bench a little offensively, so we'll see if he's using the two-pronged attack there.
That we shall. For the Lady Tigers under Cedric Baker, Kenyatta Hendricks, a senior guard from Carrollton, Georgia, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game. Senior guard Taylor Ashley Shaw from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 2.5 points and a rebound per game. Rihanna Warren, the senior guard from Columbus, Georgia, 5.5 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal per game. Jermika Edwards, a forward from New Orleans, and Tayanda Davis, a senior from Athens, Georgia, the reigning MEAC Co-Player of the Week. Hawks control the tip, and we are underway from the Heitch. That's Alexis Hicks running the point for the Hawks, wearing the home white uniforms with the maroon piping in a checked pattern down the side. Kiara Eaton takes the feed from Zabriskie, cuts across the center of the paint, and lays a float shot in 5 foot.
And we've seen that many times before. Eaton, the best penetrator on the Hawk squad.
Savannah State wearing the road blue uniforms, a sort of light blue with orange accents. Got the Syracuse colors at orange and blue. Taylor Ashley Shaw working at free throw line to Kenyatta Hendricks. Hendricks back out right wing to Warren. Warren take a couple extra tippy-toe steps and traveled before she started her movement. Turnover and Hawk basketball.
The way they looked outside, I'm surprised they didn't go inside to Davis, her senior center, because she provides a lot of the offense.
And she had a lot of the offense at Howard on Saturday. 17 points, 17 rebounds, and 3 blocks as well. Tisha Bryant driving in left baseline, kicks it back out to Eaton. Eaton moving left to right, now left again on the perimeter. Zabriskie setting a couple of screens. Scoop pass to Bryant. Bryant crossover right to left. She's blocked straight up by Davis. Gets her own rebound. Now with 3 to shoot. They swing it right wing to Hicks. Hicks for 3, and she drains it.
Well, swing the ball. Zabriskie with a nice assist.
5-0 Hawks in a fine ball movement, responding to the inside blockage by Tianda Davis. And it's a minute and a half in. The Hawks in control. Now a stand-up 3 from the right wing from Rihanna Warren's no good. Rebound Hicks going the other way. Alexis Hicks, chest pass to Zabriskie. Zabriskie streaking right sideline. Now she's on the baseline. Overhead pass to Eaton. Eaton on the left wing. Stops her dribble. Eaton feeding inside to Brianna Mack. Mack posting against Davis. Mack spin move, reverse left. Blocked again by Davis. 2 blocks in the first 2 minutes. But Zabriskie gets the block. Drives in. Float shot no good. Rebound. It's Warren for Savannah State. Now the Lady Tigers in transition. Right wing, it's Taylor Ashley. A pass to the top of the circle to Rihanna Warren. And they'll slow it down for now. But Warren will pull up from 3 straight away. Too strong. Rebound bounces once. Bryant's got it. Bryant floats it out to Hicks on the left channel. Alexis pulls up left wing from 3. Too strong, just a hair. Rebound Davis. Now Savannah State on the attack. Warren, center of the lane. Deflected by Eaton. Eaton to Bryant. Bryant couldn't control. Now Bryant's on the floor diving for it and saves it for the Hawks. Nice effort from Bryant. There comes Hicks in transition. Hicks one-on-one against Davis. Davis fouls her at the last moment. Hicks shot no good, but free throws coming up for Lex.
And take a breath.
Yes.
I was going to say, neither team is holding the basketball. Let's put it that way.
Just a sign of things to come in the men's game, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
sure, that's right. Those teams, 100 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah. Picks her first free throws up and good. Rolls it in off the front iron, back iron, and down.
This looks awful from here. From 2 days ago, the Hawks got off to a great start in that Saturday game.
A 9-0 lead at the beginning, 16-3 halfway through the first, and the wheels came off. Hicks' second free throws up and no good, but Zabrisky's there for the offensive board. Dribbles out, a pass to Eaton, and a fresh 30 for the Hawks. It's Tisha Bryant in the backcourt. Now to Eaton on the left wing. She centers up and now moves right sideline. Eaton moving left as a screen set by Mack. Eaton taking it left low block. Throws it up wildly with the left hand and it's in. Kiara Eaton, the baby hook, and it's 8-0 Hawks. 3 minutes gone by.
Nice left hand by Eaton again. She's the best penetrator as the Hawks there.
Shaw hands off to Gabby Moss in the backcourt. Now, backcourt move, it's Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles it back out. Jermika Edwards. Edwards slicing against Bryant, and Bryant bumped her before she got the shot off.
Yeah. Savannah ball underneath their own basket.
Tigers to inbound, that's Hendricks, the team's leading scorer at 11.2 points a game. And a foul on the inbound attempt. They went up for Davis, and Davis got hacked.
She's going to be hard to handle for the Hawks at 6'4".
6'4". Now a lot of size. The senior from Cedar Shoals High School in Athens, Georgia. The reigning MEAC Co-Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week. In 2 games last week, Davis, 14 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 assists per contest.
Well, that's a pretty good stat stuffer.
She averages 7 points and nearly 9 rebounds a game and 3.5 blocks per contest. That's 5th in all of the NCAA. Her first free throw, no good.
And she's got 2 blocks already early in this basketball game.
It's going to be tough for the Hawks to move inside and to defend the inside when you got a big center like that. But Davis, like most big, tall basketball players, struggles with the free throws. Just a 50% shooter on the season. And she lives up to that right there.
1 for 2.
And there goes the shutout for the Hawks. Savannah State on the board. It's 8-1. 3.5 minutes gone by. Hicks and Zabritsky playing ping pong together across the full court press. Bryant tried to feed it in one hand to Mack, and Davis is there for the interception. Here come the Lady Tigers the other way.
Yeah. Should have been an easy basket for the Hawks. All we had to do was make a nice little bounce pass.
Moss passes backcourt to Shaw. Shaw crosses up, stops, dribble, pass to Edwards on the left wing. Edwards now to Moss again. Moss inside, they feed Davis. Davis, right side of the paint, lays it up and in.
If she gets that close to the basket, that's going to be a problem for the Hawks.
8-3. 3 points in a row now for Davis. Now Kiara Eaton takes instructions from Fred Batchelor on the sideline. Batchelor sitting down for now. 4 minutes into the game. Eaton will drive in left side of the paint. Fouled as she makes her move.
Double high screen set at the high post, obviously, by the Hawks, and they're using Eaton's penetrating ability to get to the basket. Foul, and now Hawks had the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Moss called for that foul, so 2 fouls each in the first 4 minutes of this one. Hicks to inbound, floats it up for Bryant in the backcourt. Bryant dribbles left, goes up against 2 defenders, including Davis, and there's a third block, but Davis picked the ball up. She was standing on the out-of-bounds line, and the Hawks catch a break. They'll keep the basketball.
I think the Hawks are going to have to stop and pop from about 8 to 10 feet. Slow up just a little bit and then bank that baby off the glass.
If the construction signs are all there underneath, they'll have to find a detour or just not even try that route. Eaton in the backcourt. Kiara Eaton running the point for the moment. Eaton moves left side, cuts in, fakes a pass. Now left-handed layup, no good against Davis, but a foul called on big Tianda. And Kiara Eaton creating the space.
Davis a little bit late getting there against Eaton. Eaton's pretty quick again, going to the basket.
Geeky's got 4 so far. 4 points for Eaton, 4 points for Hicks. And Eaton misses her first free throw. It rattles in and out. Eaton's a 68% free throw shooter on the season, coming off that 14-point game with 5 assists against South Carolina State. She hits her second. 9-3 Hawks, 5:41 remaining in the first quarter. And pass up to Moss. Moss dribbling around 2 defenders. Hicks and Eaton on the trap. Now she hands off to Hendricks. Cross court, left sideline to Edwards. Edwards drives in on the baseline and lays it off the glass and good. Jeremica Edwards makes it a Dolly Parton special, 9-5. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Zabritsky on the left wing takes her shot. No shot. It's an offensive foul.
A little moving screen there by Morris, I believe.
Hawks not catching a break this time, and Tori Morris back in the game as Brianna Mack takes a seat. Also, Mariah McCoy will come out of her exile from off the bench. McCoy coming off the bench for the first time this year as Jontisha Bryant takes a seat. McCoy, 10 points, 4 rebounds per game, the best three-point shooter by far in this league. Second best, her teammate Zabritsky. Moss fights out of a trap, moves left corner, now drops a pass back to Shaw. Shaw going right back to Moss, left baseline, driving against McCoy and Zabritsky underneath the basket. Flips it to Hendricks, right corner for 3. Got it.
Coach Baxter's not going to be happy with giving up that baseline by 3 Hawk defenders.
It was Kenyatta Hendricks with the tray, and just like on Saturday, the visitors coming back. It's now 9-8 Hawks 4:44 to play in the first quarter. Eaton tries left, dribbles back out to Hicks now. Top of the circle from McCoy. Back to Eaton. Eaton slicing in from the right wing. Float shot over Davis. No good. Not enough mustard on it. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll head to the Savannah State direction. And with that, we should be heading to our media time out. But we got a foul? Yeah, foul against Morris. Foul against Tori Morris. It's the fourth of the quarter for Eastern Shore. On that note, we will take our media timeout. 4:34 to play in the first. Your score, Eastern Shore 9, Savannah State 8. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Signs by Tomorrow is proud to be one of the founding companies of the one-day sign industry. Our services include banners, trade show displays, window and vehicle lettering, decals, name tags, logo reproduction, and real estate signs. We offer free estimates, design proposals, and on-site consultations. One-day service is available. Let us show you what we can do for you. Signs by Tomorrow.
Call 410-860-0033 or visit signsbytomorrow.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back on the shore, 9-8 Hawks over the Lady Tigers with 4:34 remaining in this first quarter. A quick peek at the stats. Each team has made 3 baskets in the game. Eastern Shore 3 of 8, Savannah State 3 of 5. The foul situation, 4 for the Hawks, 3 for the Lady Tigers. 2 fouls against Brianna Mack. We may not see her for quite some time. Savannah State brings it up court. This is Taylor Ashley Shaw, the senior from Fort Lauderdale, one of the many seniors on roster for Cedric Baker. The pass is to Gabby Moss, a grad student. Now a pass back top of the circle to Edwards. Edwards drops back to Shaw, moves left sideline. And the pass flung to the free throw line to Hendricks. Hendricks stops her dribble, go back left for Shaw. Shaw working inside to Davis. Davis posting against Morris. Turnaround layup is good.
Again, pretty deep in there for Davis. She's going to make that shot most of the time.
A 10-1 run for the Lady Tigers. They take the lead at 10-9. Under 4 to play in the first quarter. Overhead pass to Mariah McCoy. Fakes a shot, instead passes to Hicks. Now Zabritsky left baseline. Back out to Hicks left wing. Wide open for 3. In and out. Rebound Morris. She could not control. Flings it out of bounds. And it's Savannah State basketball.
Morris for good position that time. Just said both fans just couldn't corral that rebound.
Savannah State looking to build its lead. Shaw. Bounce pass right wing for Gabby Moss. Lauren Gabby Moss looking inside, feeds Davis, knocked up in the air, saved left baseline by Hendricks. Hendricks too strong on the shot. Rebound Hicks. Here comes Eastern Shore down the left channel. Alexis Hicks drops back to Zabritsky. Zabritsky top of the circle to Eaton. Eaton deep on the right sideline. Centers up, no look pass to Hicks. Now left corner for McCoy. McCoy, one-handed pass back out to Eaton. Eaton works free throw line for Tori Morris. Double team. Now Morris moves up against Davis, steps around her, and lays it in.
Little underhand scoop shot right around the big girl from Savannah.
Can't go over, can't go under, got to go through. And the Hawks retake the lead at 11-10. 2:54 to play in this first quarter. Now a 3-ball attempt rattles in, out, and down for Lauren Gabby Moss. Her first tray of the game. It's a 2-point Savannah State lead now at 13-11. Zabritsky dropping it out right wing for Eaton. Eaton pulls up from 3, no good. Rebound chased down by Moss. In transition into the Lady Tigers. Moss driving in against 3 defenders. Now a pass off right baseline for Edwards. And Edwards lays it in from the low block.
Yeah. Edwards very athletic going to the basket for the Tigers.
15-11 now, Savannah State. Here's McCoy, top of the key. Flings it to Eaton on the right sideline. Eaton will slice in, middle of the paint, float shot over Davis, and she missed everything. Pushing it to the left, out of bounds. Savannah State ball. Couple of substitutions. Regine Martin into the game for Eastern Shore. We didn't see her on Saturday. Now she's in. And then Charmia Graham, the senior forward from Richmond Hill, Georgia. Savannah State, a 2-possession lead. They'll look to add to it right here. Edwards, now they work around the horn into the right corner for Moss. Moss inside. That is Graham, the new sub, off the front of the rim on the layup attempt. Rebound Morris. Hawks in transition. Here's Hicks in the backcourt. Hicks feeding inside for Zabritsky. Right elbow. Zabritsky splits 2 defenders. Tries for the low part of the glass. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers, staying on the maroon end.
And Trubisky got to the basket that time again. We need to bank it off of that box up there. Out of bounds underneath our own basket. Hicks with the ball out of bounds.
And Rihanna Warren coming back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Now pass flung into Zabritsky, right elbow, into Morris. Back out to Zabritsky. Fakes a shot, drives in right baseline, double teamed on the sideline. Now pass out to Morris, to McCoy again, and now Martin. They'll reset with 90 seconds to play in the first quarter. Martin, screen set by Morris. She'll take it. Edge of the right side of the paint. Layup no good. Rebound Morris. Underhand catapult shot is up and in for Tori Morris.
Again, good hands by Morris around the basket.
15-13, Lady Tigers. 1:08 to play in the first. Here is Shaw working against Hicks. They'll drop back to Hendricks. Now left wing for Warren. Back out to Shaw. And now it's Moss. Moss pulls up deep left wing. No good. Zabritsky the board. Contested long shot. Ill-advised by Moss. Martin driving in, drops out to Hicks. Hicks at the top of the circle. Hicks dribbles out, lets the offense form in front of her. Now a pass to Zabritsky. Zabritsky wheeling towards the right side. Now a pass to McCoy. Right wing 3, right in front of the Savannah State bench. And McCoy is on the board in this game.
As usual, 1 for 1. They begin the game from 3-point land for McCoy.
You can set your watch by it. 16-15 Hawks. 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right wing pass from Moss. Moss, a handoff to Warren, about the same spot. Warren fakes inside. Now brings back out to Shaw. Shaw goes left wing for Moss. Back to Shaw. Shaw brings a pass right corner for Warren. Now Shaw again to Moss. Moss drives in against 2 defenders. Kicks it out. Now a baseline shot from the right side is good for Warren. And with 1 second to go, Hicks flings up the half-court shot. Oh, she nearly got it in.
That looked good, leaving her hands.
Off the back of the rim. Hicks nearly with the half-court 3. Instead, the Hawks will have to settle for a 1-point deficit at the end of the first quarter. 17-16, Lady Tigers on top. We'll step aside, come back with the second quarter of action. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Line in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
The Courtyard by Marriott on Route 13 in Salisbury offers comfortable rooms and meeting spaces, as well as always superior customer service in a great location near the mall. Call 410-742-4405 and ask for details about their special Maryland Eastern Shore partner rates. The Courtyard by Marriott in Salisbury, an official partner of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics, and proud to bring you this broadcast of Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back at the Heights, second quarter underway. Eastern Shore trailing Savannah State 17-16. Savannah State in possession of the basketball. Float pass for Edwards left baseline. They fling it back out. Now work right wing for Kenyatta Hendricks. Hendricks pass back out for Lauren Fields. They'll go back to Hendricks on the right side, trying to feed Davis in. Deflected by Morris and intercepted by McCoy. Here comes Hicks the other way, right sideline for Maryland Eastern Shore. Eaton, back out to Hicks. Hicks back to Eaton, right sideline. Kiara Eaton, 5 points to lead the way for the Hawks in the first quarter. McCoy circling, a pass to Hicks. Now they move left wing for Regine Martin. 3 ball, no good. Rebound right to Edwards. Here come the Lady Tigers. This is Edwards. Now a pass back to Lauren Fields, a junior guard from Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey. Thread the needle pass, free throw line for Edwards. Edwards dribbles left baseline, runs into a double team wall. Now it'll drop back up to Hendricks with 10 to shoot. Hendricks to her left, bounce pass to Fields, loses it, gets it back, moves left baseline, float shot, no good, rebound, tipped to Edwards. Edwards' second chance, no good, rebound chased down by Hicks, and Hicks with her momentum is already moving forward into the front court. Dropping pass from McCoy. McCoy, 3-ball, no, well, yes, she hit it, but there was a travel, no shot. McCoy couldn't hit the brakes fast enough, and she traveled.
She was going a little bit fast and kind of stutter-stepped out there, but again, she knocked down that wide-open three.
Now she's got plenty of ink left in the cartridge, if you will, for 3 balls later on. Shelma Moychena into the game as Tori Morris takes a seat. Moychena missed the South Carolina State game. Now she's back into the action. In the backcourt now, Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles it off her own foot. It's rolling out of bounds, but last touch by Eaton for.
I got a foot on it.
Sure.
I got a foot.
Oh, you got a foot on it.
Yeah, I got it. We saved it from going underneath the table.
All right. Lauren Fields takes it in the backcourt. Fields, quick pass to Warren. Warren, now Fields right corner. Near interception by Mochena, and Fields takes advantage. She'll step right baseline. Missed the shot, though, from 15 foot. Rebound Hicks. Now Eaton on the right channel. A drop back to Alexis Hicks. Hicks hand off to Martin. Martin circling. Now stops on a dime. Moves left against Davis. Wild left-hand shot. No good. Offensive rebound to Choma Moychena in the middle of the circle. Moychena has got the bucket. The Hawks have the lead. Yeah, that's a word. I'm going to trademark it. 18-17. Hawks lead. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. The Lady Tigers hand it up to Warren. Warren now left baseline. And a reverse layup down low by Hendricks. Hendricks with the bucket. 19-18 Savannah State. Eaton very quickly in transition, and a blocking foul underneath as Graham didn't get back fast enough for Savannah State. And she'll force Yara Eaton to the free throw line again.
Well, the Hawks are just 2 for 4 for the game.
And they're 3 of 12 from there in the last game. Eaton is 1 for 2 today. Her first free throw, good.
That looked good.
Mariah McCoy out. Shantisha Bryant back in for Maryland Eastern Shore. And another substitution, Gabby Moss in. Lauren Fields out. Eaton from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. R.J. Reynolds High School. Second free throw, no good. Too strong rebound, tipped out of Moychena's hand into Hendricks's. Hendricks a quick patch to Moss. Moss in transition, working against Martin. Now she'll hand it back off to Hendricks. Hendricks floats it out, top of the circle for Edwards. Edwards swings it around the horn to Moss, and Moss from the left corner hits the three. 22-19, Savannah State. 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Regine Martin pulls up from the left elbow, rattles it in, out, off the backboard and down in again.
2-pointer, I believe, though.
Yep, 2-pointer, about 19 feet. The Hawks within one, it's 22-21. 6:50 to play in the second quarter. The pass to the backcourt from Edwards. Edwards, now they work right baseline. Shot no good by Moss, too short. Rebound Moychena. Moychena to Hicks. Hicks up the sideline on the right side. Quick pass to Martin, nearly flung her out of bounds on the momentum with the pass. Instead, she saves it. Eaton back out to Hicks. And now Eaton in the backcourt, guarded closely by Warren. Eaton works her off. Now Eaton takes a pass inside, pulls up from the right elbow. No good. Rebound Davis. And a rainbow pass down low. Fake pass by Warren. Warren back out to Hendricks, and Hendricks will slow it down for now. Hendricks on the left sideline, guarded by Eaton. And 5-second violation.
Wow, we haven't seen that
all year.
All year, haven't we?
Yeah.
We haven't called that all year.
Hendricks frozen like she got her feet in quicksand. She couldn't move the basketball at all. And
that was a quick 5. Maybe we're counting by 2s.
Reggie Martin slicing inside left paint. Instead drops back to Moychena. Moychena posting up. Spins against Davis. Shot too short. Rebound Davis. Davis a pass to Hendricks on the left sideline. Hendricks centers up. Works against 2 defenders. Goes right hard to the rim. Lays it in. And one. Kenyatta Hendricks turns on the Jets. And she'll have a chance for a 3-point play. First foul against Eaton. First of the quarter for Eastern Shore. One each in this second period. And Hicks takes his seat as Mo Zabritsky comes back in. And now Hendricks, the Carrollton High School graduate in Georgia, a 75% free throw shooter, hits her free throw. Three the old-fashioned way for Hendricks. She'll take a seat with Taylor Ashley Shaw coming back in. And a 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 25-21, with 5:45 to play in the second quarter. Regine Martin up court. Now a pass to Zabritsky. Zabritsky back to Martin, left channel. In the backcourt, the pass is to Zabritsky. Zabritsky, right wing for Eaton. Eaton overhand pass to Martin. Martin working against Hendricks. A drop out to Eaton. Kiki to the right wing for Zabritsky. Zabritsky with 10 to shoot. Zabritsky stops the dribble. Now it's Bryant on the right elbow and off to Zabritsky. Zabritsky pass to Martin with 3 to shoot. Martin fakes a shot, drives in over Hendricks, and a 10-footer, no good. Push it to the right. Rebound for Savannah State. This is Shaw. Shaw flings it right wing for Warren. Warren back out to Shaw. They'll let the offense reset. Hand off backcourt to Warren. Warren centers up, fakes a pass to Moss, and now hands off to her with Bryant on her like butter on toast. 10 to shoot. Moss makes her move against Bryant. Mochena comes over to help. Nearly out of steal. Moss, a pass inside to Davis, and Davis skidded her tires on the right low block. She would have had an easy layup. Instead, it's a turnover against Savannah State, and that brings us into our media timeout for the second quarter. 4:51 remaining before halftime. Your score, Savannah State 25, Maryland Eastern Shore 21. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Looking for a new car? Look no further than the Car Store. Call Cedric Armwood today at 443-944-3440. At the Car Store in Salisbury. Bad credit, no credit. Good credit, any credit. Give Cedric Armwood a call today to get approved for your new car. His number is 443-944-3440. Mention you heard this ad and receive $300 off your purchase. The Car Store in Salisbury and Cedric Armwood, proud partners of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hassa Restaurant on the bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
We're back at Maryland Eastern Shore. Hawks trailing 25-21 against Savannah State. 4:51 to play in the second quarter. Eastern Shore, Dave, not shooting that well, only 33%.
No. And a team they're playing against shooting well. That seems to be
a recurring theme.
That's correct.
That's what you're looking for. Regine Martin drives in left low block, and she draws the foul on the floor. Hawks to inbound underneath the basket. Yeah, this is something that Fred Batchelor has noticed quite a few times as Eastern Shore has drawn pretty much every team in the MEAC at their best. And now a steal on the inbound from Taylor Ashley Shaw. Shaw streaking down the left sideline. She's trapped by Eaton Zabritsky, breaks the trap, pass to Hendricks, and now back out to Shaw. Davis with 5 points and Edwards with 6 for Savannah State. That's the free throw line, left elbow for Moss. Moss drives in, shakes a couple defenders, lays it up and in from the left baseline.
That's the reason they're shooting well, because there's a lot of layups being shot.
And now Martin in transition. Now she'll dribble out for Eaton. Eaton for Zabritsky. Zabritsky drives into the paint. Pass back out to Martin. Martin for 3 from the right wing, and she got it. Regine Martin from downtown. It's a one-possession game again. Savannah State up 27-24, 4 even to play in the quarter.
Yeah, the Hawks playing like a 1-3-1 zone, too. They've changed the defense up a little bit.
Anything you can do. Hendricks at the free throw line, a pass right baseline for Warren. No look for Hendricks. Hendricks dribbles around Eaton. 3-ball attempt from just right of center is no good, but right there for the rebound is Tianda Davis. Left side lays it in, 25-24 Tigers.
Again, size telling against the Hawks.
Size matters. Don't let anyone tell you differently in this game. Zabritsky at the free throw line, a drop back to Mariah McCoy. McCoy drives right baseline, tries for the angle off the backboard, too strong. Morris chases down the rebound, fresh 30 for the Hawks. They'll work it right back to McCoy on the right wing. She'll try that same route against Hendricks, and she draws a foul. forcing Hendricks to use more of the arm than she wanted to.
McCoy being very aggressive going to the basket.
Nice evasive maneuvers and aggression down low by Mariah McCoy.
You would think she'd be able to get there because she's a leading three-point shooter, so people should be coming at her beyond the three-point line.
And here comes Martin coming out at 2 defenders for Savannah State. Instead, she drops back to Zabritsky. Now McCoy. McCoy drives in left side of the paint. Stripped by Shaw. Here come the Lady Tigers the other way. Shaw dribbles out, waits for her defense to get back. Now on the right baseline. Pull-up 3 from Warren. No good. Rebound left baseline. And a whistle down low and a foul against McCoy.
Yeah, she had to grab Edwards because Edwards was right around her, got the rebound, going to put up that easy bunny underneath.
No, not a bad foul to give for the Hawks, who have just 2 in this quarter. 2:55 remaining in the second. Shaw looking to inbound, taking a while now. She flings it left corner for Hendricks. Hendricks drives against Morris, runs into a wall, flails it up wildly. No good. Martin the rebound, and Regine's in transition. Always such a hustler. Around 4 defenders. Martin, and she forces the charge. Warren down low underneath.
Martin's very aggressive, but it was one on, by my count, I'm just looking there, like 4 blue shirts down there and 1 white shirt.
Really hard to find the open space there. Now he got a bit of a injury as Taylor Ashley Shaw is holding her left hand or one of her fingers. She's in a great deal of pain over on the sideline. Not sure what happened there, Dave. Did you see?
No, I did not see that.
Well, Shaw would be a big loss for Savannah State if she can't come back in. A senior leader, a guard, 18 minutes a game. 29-24, Lady Tigers on top. 2:35 to play in the first half. Warren, right corner, now a pass inside for Edwards. Baseline turnaround over McCoy, no good. Mariah's got the board. And McCoy jaunts up court, pass to Eaton. Eaton a burst of speed right baseline. She is blocked by Davis, but too much extracurricular contact down low.
Most people going to the basket are getting the ball blocked by Davis anyhow. She's getting a piece of it in the way or a clean block. Unofficially, I got her for 3 blocks during this game.
And I got her for 3 as well as Eaton rolls home the first free throw. Davis coming in at almost 4 blocks per game in MEAC play. She's second in the country with 3.5 blocks per game overall. Now Eaton's second free throw is waved off. It's a lane violation.
We can't give up
against
points
Maryland Eastern Shore. Davis, as one would expect, climbing the leaderboards at Savannah State. She's the all-time leader in blocks at the school with 263 now. And a quick shot from the left baseline by Gabby Moss is nothing but net. It's a 6-point Savannah State lead at 31-25. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Regine Martin at the free throw line, dribbles it off her foot. Hendricks picks it up. Here come the Tigers. Leading pass left baseline for Edwards, and Edwards with a layup in transition. Fred Batchelor has to call a timeout at 1:54 to play in the second quarter. The Hawks are in danger of letting this one get away from them. It's 33-25, Lady Tigers.
And Edwards doing the bulk of the work on both ends of the floor for the Tigers.
Jeremica Edwards, a junior college transfer from Tallahassee Community College. She's a native of New Orleans originally. Recruited out of Tallahassee by Navy, Lamar, McNeese, Louisiana Lafayette, East Carolina, and Western Kentucky. She chose Savannah State, and she's been paying dividends for them this season. Hawks will bring it up court. Zabritsky, uncontested, across the midway line. Zabritsky on the left wing now. She'll center up. Now moves right on the perimeter. Stops her dribble, looking across court, fling to Eaton. Eaton cuts the paint, stops her dribble, works her way around Edwards. Shot no good. Rebound is for Eaton, but it's knocked out of bounds, and Eaton couldn't control it. It's off of White, and it's Savannah State's basketball.
It was off Eaton, I believe, but she hustled great, but just couldn't control the ball after the rebound.
Hendricks up court with it, beats the half-court trap, and now she gets it back. The pass from Moss. Hendricks, free throw line for Davis. Davis looking, right baseline pass for Edwards. Shot no good. Rebound Zabriskie had it, and she kicks it out of bounds. Just didn't know where their feet were that time.
Well, I think it's two Hawks going for the same ball. They kind of bumped each other.
So Savannah State a second chance on this possession. Inbound left corner for Hendricks. Hendricks dribbling out, calling instructions. Kenyatta Hendricks, guarded loosely by Eaton. Now a pass right wing for Moss. Moss driving into Zabriskie, cuts across the free throw line, flings it for Warren. Warren left baseline, 18-footer, no good. Rebound, no rebound. It's out of bounds. Morris doesn't touch it, lets it roll away, and Eastern Shore takes over. And a substitution for the Lady Tigers. They'll send Sharmia Graham back into the game.
Yeah. The Tigers are a very veteran ball club. You heard Coach Packer talk about it, and they're showing that leadership at this point.
5 seniors in the starting lineup. Most of the seniors have gotten action in this game, almost exclusively seniors. Mariah McCoy on the right wing. She'll drop back to Martin. Martin, right side of the perimeter. Now she moves left side into the paint. Pass for Eaton on the left side. Eaton cuts across the paint, throws up a one-handed shot, 10 foot from the C and the MEAC logo, and she hits it. Kiara Eaton playing darts from the free throw line.
Little jump hook. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That she is. Little Kareem is Kiki. She's got 8. 33-27. Hawks down. About a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Warren circling up left side, cuts in, baseline, runs into 2 defenders, drops out for Hendricks. Hendricks with 8 to shoot, working against Eaton. Crossover dribble, works against Zabriskie, floats it out for Moss. Moss, a 18-footer, misses everything. I'm not sure if that was a pass that was too high or a shot that was too low. In any case, it was ugly.
Good defensive effort by the Hawks that time.
5.2 seconds. The inbounds to McCoy. McCoy double teamed. It's away from her. She picks it back up again. Can't get a shot off. It rolls to Morris, but the shot after the horn. And with a thud, that's the way the first half ends for Maryland Eastern Shore. Savannah State overcoming an early 8-0 deficit. They take a 33-27 lead into the halftime locker room. We'll take a break, come back with the Hawk Halftime Show. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Win a $25 gift card to Royal Farms this week by playing Pick Factor for Sunday's game. Download the Pick Factor app in the App Store or the Google Play Store and use the code PBS to join the Press Box game. Make your pick for Sunday as well as 15 different scenario choices for New England and Atlanta. Then rank your confidence in your picks to earn points. Beat all the Press Box pros and you're registered to win. Have fun with the Pick Factor app and PressBoxOnline.com, home of Maryland's best coverage of pro, college, and high school sports at PressBoxOnline.com.
There are 2 kinds of people in this world, the haves and the have-dones. The haves bounce around the world in private jets. The have-dones bounce around the trampoline park in their socks. Bowling? Think Groupon. Ski slopes? Think Groupon. Weekend fun for the family? Download the Groupon app and use code WELCOME and get $10 off your first Groupon deal of $25 or more. Restrictions apply. See Groupon.com/radio for details. Because if you're going to own something, own the experience. Groupon.
The tech show's on this month. You know, I was thinking of looking at home security systems.
Oh, cool. I'll go with you. We're looking for more home security ideas, too. That's why I called Budget Blinds.
Budget Blinds?
Look at this.
A remote for the blinds.
Yep, motorized.
Okay, well, that's beyond cool. I love it. But what does it have to do with home security?
Well, they also come with a timer. The blinds and drapes open themselves in the morning, close in the evening.
Oh, so it looks like somebody's home even when you're not.
Exactly, and I saved a bunch of money. Sally saved a bunch of money.
Ha, but you'll take the credit.
Yeah.
My brother, the tech genius.
Thanks, man.
Now, give me that remote.
Budget Blinds motorized window coverings are the ultimate in luxury, and during the Luxury Within Reach event, they're even more affordable. The more you buy, the more you save, with savings up to $2,000. Hurry and call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now before this offer ends, or go online to budgetblinds.com. Don't miss out. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now. Offer good on select products at participating independently owned and operated franchises. Restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
It's the Hawks halftime show, courtside from the Heitch Athletic Center, where after 20 minutes of action, bless you, The Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks trail the Savannah State Lady Tigers 33-27. Will DeBoer and a congested Dave Bird to my right as 20 minutes of action gone by Dave. And again, after an early flourish from the Hawks, they finish off the first half about as flat as day old soda.
Yeah, unfortunately, again, they're running into a team that's shooting the ball. We've heard this story before. Shooting the ball extremely well, and the Hawks are not shooting the ball so well. The Tigers are shooting at 47% actually, and the Hawks are down 35%. So that's going to have to improve in order to come out with a W today.
Absolutely. And on that, Tees will head into the more detailed hard stats. As Dave mentioned, Eastern Shore shooting just 36% from the floor, specifically 10 of 28, 3 of 7 from downtown, 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Savannah State shooting 14 of 13 from the floor, that's 47%, 3 of 7 from long range, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Leading scorers for both sides, it's Kiara Eaton for Maryland Eastern Shore, coming off of her 14-point performance on Saturday with 9 in the first half, 3 for 8 shooting and 3 for 5 from the stripe. 5 points off the bench for Regine Martin. She's 2 of 6 shooting. 4 for Alexis Hicks, 4 for Tori Morris off the bench. 3 for Mariah McCoy in her first bench game of the season. 2 points for Choma Moichena. And then 3 starters for Eastern Shore scoreless in that first half. Brianna Mack, who only played 5 minutes with foul trouble, Shantisha Bryant, and Mo Zabritsky. Zabritsky scoreless, but she does have 3 assists in this game. For Savannah State, 10 points for Lauren Gabby Moss, the graduate transfer for Savannah State coming from Georgia State, is the team's leading scorer at 10 points in 14 minutes, 4 of 7 shooting, 2 for 3 from downtown. 8 points for Jermika Edwards. She's 4 of 7 shooting. She got 3 rebounds as well. 7 points and 4 rebounds and 2 blocks for Tianda Davis, the reigning defensive player of the week in the MEAC, is living up to that billing. 6 points for Kenyatta Hendricks, 2 points for Rihanna Warren, and scoreless in the game in the first half were Taylor Ashley Shaw, who went out with a left hand injury late in the first half, and Charmina Graham. And Dave, everything's firing on all cylinders for the Lady Tigers, including they've completely sealed off the interior. Davis is showing why she may be your presumptive defensive player of the year in the MEAC.
That's absolutely, and she's been playing well lately. She continues to play well tonight. And if the Tigers decide to go down inside against her, I think we're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
That we are, especially if Brianna Mack stays in foul trouble. Not much foul trouble for the rest of Eastern Shore. 1 for Bryant, 1 for Morris, 1 for McCoy, 1 for Martin. They've spread it out for the most part except for Mack. Savannah State, meanwhile, they've got 3 players in a touch of foul trouble. Edwards, Moss, and importantly Davis, the big down low. Rebounding-wise, Eastern Shore holds the advantage, 19-17, including 7 offensive boards for the Hawks. Assists, Savannah State with 7 dishes in that first half, 3 by Moss. Eastern Shore Hawks with just 3, all of them by Mo Zabritsky. Turnovers, Shore with 6, Savannah State with 5. 2 blocks for Lady Tigers, both of them Davis's, none for Maryland Eastern Shore. 4 Lady Tigers steals against the Hawks, 1. Points to the paint, Savannah State controls it, 12-8. Points off turnovers, it's all square, 6 apiece. Second chance points, Maryland Eastern Shore 7-2. Fast break points, SSU 2-0. And bench points, Lady Tigers 17-14 advantage. We've been tied once. The lead has changed 7 times, although looking at the beginning of the first half when the Hawks were up 8-0, if you'll see 7 lead changes, that's not the most encouraging thing in the world if you're Fred Batchelor.
That's absolutely correct, but it still boils down the bottom after all the stats you've done as a pretty much equal game, except that the Hawks only got 10 field goals out of 28 tries, and they're going to have to improve their shooting to beat this basketball team.
Now the message is simple in the locker room, I would guess. Hit your shots.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll take a break, come back with a preview of the men's game to follow this one. Maryland Eastern Shore's men's basketball team trying to win its 4th in a row, this time against Savannah State. A preview of that right after this. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Lion in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
McDonald's newest triple threat. 3 different sizes of Big Mac sandwiches. Get all the flavor in one less layer with the Mac Jr. Enjoy the sizzling Original Mac or the bigger, beefier Grand Mac. So download McDonald's app, and if the Hawks score 70 points today, you'll score any Big Mac sandwich tomorrow free. McDonald's of Eastern Shore is a proud sponsor of Hawks Athletics. And remember, you can use your Hawk card at the Princess Anne location. Offer valid at participating McDonald's.
Bring on the madness at the 2017 Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference men's and women's basketball tournament. Bring on the dunks, the trays, the steals, and the blocked shots. Bring on the enthusiasm and the excitement. Bring on the champions and the dance. Get your tickets today at MEACHoops.com, member institutions and Ticketmaster. And bring on the madness of the 2017 MEAC tournament. March 6th through the 11th at Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia.
Signs by Tomorrow is proud to be one of the founding companies of the one-day sign industry. Our services include banners, trade show displays, window and vehicle lettering, decals, name tags, logo reproduction, and real estate signs. We offer free estimates, design proposals, and on-site consultations. One-day service is available. Let us show you what we can do for you. Signs by Tomorrow.
Call 410-860-0033 or visit signsbytomorrow.com.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. Get the SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
They're back at the Heights Center this Monday night in the MEAC. Maryland Eastern Shore's women trailing the Lady Tigers of Savannah State 33-27 at the break. And immediately following this game, well, immediately being a relative term, in this case meaning 30 minutes following this game, the Maryland Eastern Shore men's basketball team will go for their 4th win in a row this season. And what's your point on that, Dave?
Number 3 coming out with her left hand guard is completely wrapped up in ice.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, I guess that's ice, but
good catch.
It does not doesn't look too good for her. That'll be.
That's Taylor Ashley Shaw, the starting point guard for the Lady Tigers. Looks like she will miss the second half, at least of our guests from this perspective.
Just
right
looking,
here.
she's going to tough it out. We'll see. It must have been I hate to assume, but I'm guessing there was some type of dislocation or something on one of the appendages of
perhaps there's that.
Left hand.
Anyway, back to the preview for the men's game. Eastern Shore at 7-14, 4-2 in the MEAC. They're top half of the league, and they will face one of the most exciting teams in all of college basketball, in the Savannah State Tigers, who come in at 6-2 in the MEAC, 9-12 overall. Hawks trying to win 4 in a row for the first time since this time last year, just about. Eastern Shore coming off of a 92-69 win, a complete win over South Carolina State on Saturday afternoon. They scored 48 points in the second half and really took it to the Bulldogs in those final 20 minutes.
And we hope we see the same thing tonight, because it was indeed fun to watch that game, call that game, and then see Bakari Copeland play one of the best games that's been played, complete game that's been played at the Heights Center.
It's a beautiful stat line for sure. 22 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. It's a career high. His third double-double in 4 games, and the most glaring stat from that, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. But Derek Opek will also find game 13 off the bench, including 5 blocks. Maryland Eastern Shore trying to avenge a 68-61 loss last year in Savannah. Eastern Shore won the last matchup between these two teams on this court back in 2015, 87-57. Eastern Shore looking to win its 4th game in a row, continue this run, coming together at the right time and perhaps making a dark horse bid for the MEAC tournament championship or regular season championship. But the gauntlet's been thrown down right now. It's Savannah State tonight Hampton on Wednesday. This will be a real test, Dave, to see what sort of mettle.
But the Hawks have their own destiny in their own hands, and they could sneak in there. They're playing extremely well. The best thing is that they're playing for a top seed in the MEAC tournament, or most importantly, a first-round bye.
Well, we'll see what happens there. Savannah State and Eastern Shore, they'll tip off. It was scheduled for 7:30. Our guests around 7:45, pregame around 7:30. We'll clue you in when we get to the end of this women's game here. And on that note, we will take a break, come back with the second half. Eastern Shore trailing Savannah State 33-27, need to come back. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Hampton Inns and Suites, Fruitland, Salisbury South, is passionate about getting it right. Their promise to you is a clean, comfortable hotel room with complimentary Wi-Fi. Hampton Inns and Suites, Fruitland, Salisbury South, is only 7 miles from the Maryland Eastern Shore campus. Also within walking distance of 5 local restaurants, and features a shuttle service that can take you back and forth to campus. Hampton Inns and Suites, an official supporter of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. Sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
When you present your business card, what do you want it to say about you? If that card has the letters CMA after your name, it says you know the 11 most crucial areas of management accounting. It says you've mastered an exam that only has a 50% pass rate. It says you've distinguished yourself from your peers, all of which makes your business card a keeper. The CMA certification, you've got to earn it. Visit cmacertification.org for details.
The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. 13 institutions, all striving as one to excel in the classroom and on the field. A premier Division I conference with 16 sponsored sports, showcasing the talents and strengths of our student athletes through hard work and perseverance. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, educating student athletes for the game of life.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back at the Heights, second half about to begin. The third quarter, Zabriskie will inbound for Eastern Shore as the Hawks control the basketball. A quick peek at the out-of-town scoreboard. Full action tonight in the MEAC. South Carolina State at Howard, Coppin State at Hampton, North Carolina Central at Delaware State, FAMU at Morgan State, North Carolina A&T at Norfolk State. And it looked like the shot clock and the game clock got misaligned.
There we are. We thought.
No, just about. It should be 25 on the shot
25.
clock. Yep.
There we go.
And a false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty. They'll repeat the down. Eastern Shore in control of the basketball, moving now left to right. White uniforms, home uniforms for Eastern Shore. The blue with orange for Savannah State on the road. Eaton cuts in right elbow, but she travels. Tried to do too much against 2 Savannah State defenders, and that's the first turnover of the second half.
So the Hawks wanted to start the second half just like the game. That time Eaton walked down the lane.
Savannah State moving right to left. This is Hendricks, the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Fields, right wing, against Hicks. Now a pass top of circle to Davis. Davis playing way out of position. A pass to Hendricks in the left wing. Hendricks driving in against Eaton. She works around Zabriskie. Layup off the glass, and no good. Off glass, no rim. Rebound Bryant, and here comes Hicks the other way for Eastern Shore. Zabriskie, a drive back to Eaton. Eaton looking inside for Bryant. Instead, she'll work to Hicks, and Bryant takes the pass on the left baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good, well short. And a foul on a rebound as Davis controlled. And that's Brianna Mack, and that's number 3 in the first minute of the third quarter. That's not what Fred Batchelor wants at all.
That's basically how she started the ball game. That was a good shot by Bryant. She's about 15 feet on the left baseline, just come up short.
Lauren Fields in the backcourt for Savannah State. She takes over for the injured Taylor Ashley Shaw. Hendricks, left wing for Savannah State. Now a pass top of the key for Warren. Warren against Zubritsky. Dribbles in once, 19-footer from just left of center. Misses everything. It's an air ball out of bounds. And Eastern Shore basketball. Minute 15 into the quarter. Nobody wants to score yet, apparently. Hicks a pass to Zubritsky on the right wing. Zubritsky held scoreless in that first half. Zubritsky jump pass right corner for Hicks. Hicks for three. Front iron. Rebound. Chase down Edwards. Edwards in transition against Zubritsky. One-on-one. Pulls up right low block. A dish out to Fields on the left wing. And she'll dribble out. A pass to Hendricks. And Blue resets.
Warren and Hawks are playing person-to-person defense.
Fields inside to Davis. Davis a spin move against Mack. Mack, that was blocked by Hicks. Hicks gives up a foot to Davis, and she went up there for the block. And now Eastern Shore moving left to right. Hicks fakes pass right, instead flings to Eaton. Eaton to Bryant to the free throw line. Bryant nearly skids her tires. Instead, hands off backcourt to Eaton. Eaton give and go with Bryant. Bryant left wing for three. Air ball. Tickles Twine, but not the way you'd want it to. It's out of bounds. And still 2 minutes into this game, no scoring in the second half.
Bryant's now been short on two shots. She forgot to eat Wheaties this morning or something. It would be a little bit longer. Nice looks at it. Looked good, but just way short.
Well, that's a shame, because any morning without Wheaties isn't really a morning at all, is it?
No.
Warren standing on the left wing against Zubritsky. Pass to Edwards. Edwards cutting in right side of the paint against Bryant. The ball rolls off the back of the iron. It was there tantalizingly. It just fell on the wrong side. But a foul called against Bryant, and that sends Jermika Edwards to the free throw line.
And McCoy ready to come in the basketball game.
Jermika Edwards, 45% free throw shooter. And she hits her first. McCoy in, Morris in, Bryant and Mack taking a seat for Fred Batchelor's crew.
Entering the game for the Tigers, number 24, Brown.
And then Deja Brown, a junior from Ruffin, South Carolina, a rare non-senior for Cedric Baker, is in for Savannah State.
Tori Morris did a good job, I thought, in the first half for the Hawks.
Edwards' second free throw well short off the front of the iron, but the rebound bounces from Moss. She dribbles out, and Savannah State takes over for another fresh 30. Hendricks backcourt. Pass right sideline for Moss. Moss dribbling out against Zubritsky. Bounce pass top of the circle to Davis. Davis works it left wing for Brown. Brown now to Hendricks, top of the key. Driving in against Eaton. She'll pull out with 10 to shoot. Moss on the right wing against Zubritsky. Fakes in, stops the dribble, pass free throw line for Edwards. Edwards slicing against McCoy. Overhand, left baseline, 19-footer from Brown, no good. And a third chance coming up for Savannah State as Davis pulls down the offensive board.
Yeah, we need to keep Davis off the glass.
34-27, Savannah State up 3 minutes into the second half. And now a move by Moss against Zubritsky. Moss went up with the left hand. Zubritsky got all ball with her arm at least, but contact underneath apparently called by the referee. And that'll send Gabby Moss to the free throw line.
Yeah, that could have been an easy jump ball.
Gabby Moss from Alexandria, Virginia. That's a southern suburb of D.C. Misses her first free throw, pushed it to the left. Moss, a graduate from Georgia State, where in 3 years she averaged 5 points a game. Hits her second free throw, nothing but net. So 2 free throws and 4 chances in the second half for Savannah State. That's all the scoring we've got. 35-27, 6:43 to play in the third. Zubritsky circling hard against Moss. Zubritsky stops her dribble, and Moss fouls her as Zubritsky tried to look for a way out.
Yeah, a little wrestling match in the center lane that time. Hawks ball. And we're out of bounds underneath our own basket.
Hicks to inbound. Hicks looking. She flings it out backcourt for Eaton. Eaton dribbling out. On the edge of the M in the backcourt. Eaton crossover dribble against Edwards. And Eaton fouled before the shot attempt as too much body from Edwards.
Edwards looking for, try to get a push-off call from Eaton, and she did have that forearm up a little bit.
Hicks inbounding again. Fresh 30 for Eastern Shore. Flung backcourt from McCoy. McCoy takes it on the left wing, drives in. Pass to Zabritsky, right wing for three. Got it. Mo Zabritsky from long range. She's off the schneid in the game. It's a 5-point Savannah State lead, 35-30. 6:20 to play in the third quarter. Hendricks moving right to left for Savannah State. A handoff in the backcourt to Brown. Now right wing for Davis. Back to Brown. Brown moving left baseline. Hicks cuts her off. Brown in the backcourt, a pass to Hendricks. Hendricks, right sideline, working against Eaton. Davis trying to set up a screen. She takes it. Hendricks, push the shot to the left. Off the side of the iron. Rebound Zabritsky. Now Hicks in transition. Hicks a drop back to Zabritsky. Mo looking. Back out to Eaton for a reset. Kiki working against Edwards. Eaton fakes right, goes left. Top of the paint, drop out to Hicks. Now McCoy with 9 to shoot. Mariah McCoy, top of the circle. She'll pull up from 3. No good. Rebound knocked out of Edwards' hands by Eaton, and they'll call a foul on Kiera.
Eaton coming in on the rebound did not get it. That's not a very good foul. 93 feet from your basket.
And with that in mind, Eaton takes a seat. Regine Martin back into the game. Martin pressuring Hendricks as she brings it up court, right to left. Takes a step right, moves left. Now fakes left and moves right. Hendricks over the midway line. A one-handed pass to Moss on the right sideline. Flung it to Edwards. Edwards, a handoff for Hendricks. Hendricks deep in the right wing. She'll pull up from long range 3. No good. Short. Rebound Zabritsky. Zabritsky serpentining around 2 defenders. She's into the front court. Zabritsky taking herself coast to coast. Right baseline underneath the basket. Scoop pass for Morris. Morris point blank and push it to the left. Rebound for Moss. Here comes Savannah State in transition. Pull-up jumper 5 foot from Brown. Tried to bank it. The bank is closed. Rebound Morris. Fights off a defender, and here comes Martin the other way. Martin into the right corner for Mariah McCoy. And she stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
That's her second 3 that we've lost because of just a little bit of violation.
Bad luck for the Hawks, and that brings us into our media for the quarter. 4:47 remaining in the third. Your score, Savannah State 35, Maryland Eastern Shore 30. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hossa Restaurant on the Bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Signs by Tomorrow is proud to be one of the founding companies of the one-day sign industry. Our services include banners, trade show displays, window and vehicle lettering, decals, name tags, logo reproduction, and real estate signs. We offer free estimates, design proposals, and on-site consultations. One-day service is available. Let us show you what we can do for you. Signs by Tomorrow.
Call 410-860-0033 or visit signsbytomorrow.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back at the Heights, 35-30, Savannah State leads Maryland Eastern Shore. 4 and change to play in this third quarter as Hendricks saunters up court right to left for Savannah State. Kenyatta Hendricks, scoop pass left side for Warren, fakes the pass to Hendricks. Now Warren moves top of the circle for Edwards. Edwards inside to Davis. Davis fights off a defender and lays it up from the left side. 37-30, Lady Tigers.
Davis with her 9th point of the ball game.
Savannah State's first field goal of the third quarter. The Hawks have just 1. Eaton on a circle play, moves left baseline, shot well, short rebound, juggled by Davis. And now a quick pass to Warren. Warren traveled. Or no, that was Martin. Martin intercepted the pass, and she traveled as she tried to establish a dribble. Or no, it is Eastern Shore basketball.
It's not about underneath our own basket. Zabritsky with the throw-in.
Lobs it out for Eaton on the right wing. Eaton screen set Morris. Eaton moves past the right elbow, and a foul call as Tori Morris took a tumble. Savannah State's Jermica Edwards.
Yeah, she used a little bit too much force to go through the pick. And again, we're Out of bounds underneath the basket. We said a lot of that today, too.
Yes, we have.
There's not been much scoring. Both teams shooting in the 30% range for the basketball game.
4 fouls against Edwards. A big subtraction for Savannah State. Cedric Baker losing a 9.5 rebound output so far, and she'll have to take a seat. Deja Brown back into the game. Zubritsky looking for the inbound. Quick pass to Morris underneath. Morris well strong on the layup, but Zubritsky's there for the rebound. She circles out for Eaton. Eaton cuts in left side of the paint. Right hand, no good. Rolls off the rim. Out of bounds. Last touch, Morris. They're just not fouling for Eastern Shore in this quarter, and it's Savannah State basketball.
Right underneath the basket. That baby's just not going in.
Twice. Lady Tigers moving right to left with 3:50 to play in this quarter. It's the third. Hendricks calling out the play for Cedric Baker's bunch. Now Hendricks right to left from the backcourt. Here's a pass intercepted by Martin on the left sideline. Martin, a one-on-one against Warren. Martin misses the layup in transition left side. Rebound tipped out of bounds, staying on the Eastern Shore end.
That's another layup, Will. That's about 3 or 4 in a row that we've missed from very close to the basket.
And that ball actually off of Martin, so it'll go back in Savannah State's direction. A prime chance for Martin, and she can't capitalize. Now Hendricks up court again, more protective of the basketball. Hendricks working against Eaton. Crosses her up right, moves left instead. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down Eaton. Eaton fouled by Davis as she tried to reach in there too aggressively.
Yeah, that's another silly foul. Both teams committing those fouls. I mean, Davis just fouled on the defensive rebound by the Hawks 90 feet from their own basket.
And that's 3 on Davis. But Davis will stay in. Lauren Fields back into the game. Rihanna Warren takes a seat.
It could be foul trouble against Savannah late in the fourth.
Martin, Eaton, McCoy, Morris, and Zubritsky on the floor for Eastern Shore. Here is Martin slicing in right side of the paint, falling away from the basket. Shot no good. Morris there for the putback left side and one. Tori Morris, she didn't miss that time.
And she bailed Martin out. Martin had a terrible shot from the right hand. It was a throwaway off the glass, and Morris there with a rebound and nice putback with the left hand.
Just the second field goal of the quarter for Maryland Eastern Shore, and Tori Morris, a 57% free throw shooter, the chance for a three-point play. And the free throw is good. Tori Morris with 3. The Hawks back within 4. It's 37-33. 3:03 to play in the third. Trey is wild on the scoreboard.
Now, creeping back into this ball game, if we make a few shots, it's going to be even up. Timeout by the Tigers.
Yes, Kenyatta Hendricks bringing it up. She takes a timeout in front of the bench for Cedric Baker, and he'll have a talk with his team trying to settle him down. Well, this is just the latest in a long series between Fred Batchelor and Cedric Baker. Both 13th year head coaches at their respective programs. Fred's got more wins overall at 158 compared to Cedric Baker's 138, but the Tigers have the advantage in the postseason column. The 2015 MEAC Tournament Championship game, Savannah State winning and moving to its first NCAA tournament in program history. So one of those balancing out things where one guy's got more wins overall, but the other side has the ultimate prize.
Yeah, a lot of people like to look at the ultimate run with going to the NCAA tournament, which is that's what everybody's goal is.
And Baker has done a fine job. This is 23rd year of coaching overall, 13th year at Savannah State. He came in and took a program that was fresh into Division I and turned them into a perennial contender in the MEAC.
Something just about like the men's team with Horace Broadnack.
Horace Broadnack, long entrenched coach of the Tiger men. Timeout's over, and a pass intercepted in the backcourt by Martin. Martin with a steal off the inbound, and she lays it in. Martin catches Fields napping, and it's a 2-point game against Savannah State, 37-35.
Yeah. Energy by Martin, back-to-back steals.
And Martin nearly back-to-back steals, and McCoy nearly came into the interception. McCoy couldn't control getting her mitts on the ball. Brown looked stunned on the sideline like, what?
Well, you can tell the effects of the Tigers losing their point guard.
And they'll float out for Fields in the backcourt. She has to dribble up across midcourt. Brown, right sideline, flings a pass for Hendricks. Hendricks slicing in middle of the paint. Inside towards Graham, and a jump ball underneath is Graham McCoy getting tied up.
I think that was Martin again down in there low. Martin's everywhere.
She is. Stays with Savannah State, 9 to shoot. Hendricks looking to inbound. She gets it in right corner for Moss. Moss dribbles out. Foul called after the shot.
Yeah, we bailed him out that time.
Zabritsky. Second foul against Moy. And Gabby Moss to the free throw line. Moss in MEAC play is shooting 86% from the stripe, and broadcaster Jinx, she rolls it off left side of the iron and out, no good. Fields to the bench. Kirsten Green, a junior from Savannah, hometown player, into the game for the first time for Savannah State. Moss hits her second free throw. It's 38-35. Lady Tigers, 2:22 to play in the third quarter. Martin in the backcourt, driving in against Brown. She dribbles out and hands off to McCoy. McCoy wheels, right side of the paint, float shots in. Well, Mariah's not going to miss the dive bomb shot like that.
Going right with the right hand by the left hand.
The Hawks are within one. It's 38-37, Lady Tigers. This is Green, crosses up Martin, a pass top of the circle to Moss. Hand back off to Hendricks. Hendricks slowing it down in the backcourt. Hendricks fakes a pass to Green, now fakes a dribble. Now she moves in a third time against Eaton. Loses control. Eaton comes down with the basketball. Hawks moving left to right in transition. Eaton, 1-on-2, splits two defenders. A foul underneath, and it's a blocking foul. Eaton creating space and creating a chance as Moss commits the foul. Kiki's got free throws.
And that ball stayed right on the edge of the rim and almost went in.
4 fouls against Gabby Moss. Starting to add up for Savannah State. 5 each in the third quarter as Eaton hits her first free throw. We're tied. Oh, the substitutions, Graham and Moss out. Warren and Davis in. Davis with 3 fouls down low for Savannah State. Eaton much improved this half of the free throw line. Misses the second, but Zabritsky pulls down the board in traffic, and a fresh 30 for the Hawks. Zabritsky left wing, fakes a pass corner, 3-ball, well short, a line drive to miss everything. Rebound Davis. Here comes Savannah State the other way. Knotted up at 38 all. Serpentining, now a pass left baseline for Warren. Warren 20-footer, no good. Rebound Davis. Fresh shot clock for Savannah State as Hendricks holds the ball in the backcourt.
Davis trying to slow her team down and asking for the basketball for the Tigers.
Here is Green. Lobs it off for Brown. Brown to Hendricks. Hendricks on the left wing, guarded closely by Martin. 12 to shoot. Here's a pass free throw line for Warren. Warren moves left side of the paint. Now kicks back out to Hendricks. There was no room. 1 minute to play in the quarter. 6 to shoot. Fed inside for Davis. Davis turn around. Double team. Zabritsky got a hand on it. Here comes Eaton the other way for the shore. Eaton, it's a 2-on-3. Eaton steps to her right. Layup in. Kiara Eaton, coast to coast. Shore leads 40-38.
All from great defense that time on the double on Davis inside.
40 seconds to play in this quarter. Hendricks up court. Martin falls over. Hendricks works around her. McCoy comes over to help. 2 new subs due on for Savannah State. If there's one more break in this quarter. And now Hendricks pulls up for 25 feet from the right wing, and she got it. Lulled him to sleep, and Kenyatta Hendricks makes him pay. It's 41-40 Lady Tigers.
She shot that from the bench.
Shot clock dead. 11 seconds to play in the quarter. Here is Eaton. And they're isolating it forward. Now a pass to Morris, the free throw line. Morris working against Davis. Push the shots to the left. Rebound, second chance. No good. Third chance for McCoy. Up and in. Mariah McCoy beats the buzzer. A low block, third chance layup.
A little hustle by the Hawks. They act like they would like to win this basketball game.
And Maryland Eastern Shore takes a 42-41 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll step aside, come back with the last 10 minutes. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Hey Hawks fans, here's a slam dunk of a deal. Download the McDonald's app, and if the Hawks score 70 points today, you can score any size Big Mac sandwich tomorrow for free. That's right, the original Big Mac or the new Mac Jr. or Grand Mac. Now there's a Mac for any size appetite. And don't forget, you can use your Hawk card at the Princess Anne McDonald's location. McDonald's of Eastern Shore is a proud sponsor of Hawks Athletics. Valid at participating McDonald's.
The Courtyard by Marriott on Route 13 in Salisbury offers comfortable rooms and meeting spaces, as well as always superior customer service in a great location near the mall. Call 410-742-4405 and ask for details about their special Maryland Eastern Shore partner rates. The Courtyard by Marriott in Salisbury, an official partner of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics, and proud to bring you this broadcast of Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
3 down, 1 to go. The fourth quarter underway for Maryland Eastern Shore. In possession of the basketball, moving left to right. 42-41. Hawks up over Savannah State. They retook the lead at the buzzer on Mariah McCoy's layup.
On zone defense by Savannah, we should be able to get a good shot out of it.
Martin on the right wing. Morris sets a screen. She centers up. Now a pass to Eaton on the left wing. McCoy's screen as Eaton at the top of the circle drives in. Wild shot, 10-foot, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound, Edwards the other way. Edwards, a rainbow pass down low for Hendricks. Kicks out to Moss. Moss for three from the right wing. No good. Bounces off the rim. Rebound for McCoy. Hawks will slow it down a touch.
Well, we had McCoy wide open the last time and didn't throw the basketball.
There's Regine Martin, dribbles around traffic from the right elbow, rattles it in and out. Rebound, tipped, saved in by Savannah State. It's Hendricks. Splits a couple of defenders in transition. Now gets by Eaton. No look pass to Wall. Johnson.
Rut, I guess you say. 3 times in a row down inside tight. We also did a little roll at the top. Roll wide open. We did not throw the basket in the league. Got it.
These are another crack at it. That's Coy and Moore. Pass intercepted in the air by Tisha Brown, and Brown she'll have minus drill. The paint won't get on the bring the other way. Pass for Warren, right baseline. Step for bottom of the ring. She'll move it up down the center of the lane. Goalie. He's up to 12. And Eaton works her way around 2 defenders. Misses point blank. Gets the shot back of the rebound. Tip. This guy punches it back bounds. He's got the drops up to it was halfway down for Hawks. Here comes the next baseline. First layup, good. They're making their layups.
That's a different.
Hawks fans, for over a century, Delmarva Power has provided safe, reliable energy to customers throughout the region. That's a powerful connection you can count on from here at the shore to throughout Maryland and Delaware. To learn more, visit delmarva.com or call 1-800-375-7117. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Center, 7 point, and it's up to let's see. That happen. That in, baby, going down. Here, he wins. Next. She hits her. Laps in a row for Maryland. That's out of the way on some here. See, PA nailed both of her free throws. It's now 47-44. Savannah State, one possession game. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Hendricks up court. Pass right for Deja Brown. Now the hand. Pass to Graham around the horn. Left to Graham. Center starting deep. And space in. Now pass the top of the jump pass. To Brown. Brown in and out. Salts the rim. Bounce. Deep. Left to right. Deep. Cuts into the paint. Steps outside. Layup. No good. Missed everything out of bounds. And Savannah State basketball. There was some heavy traffic. She got
thought it was off of Savannah's hands.
Marks in transition. 15 strong. Hicks making a pass to Bryant. Bryant taking in the paint. Pull up jumper. 8. Good. Six.
First inside in the last 3 minutes.
What's left side? Hendricks with 11 to shoot. Back out top. Marks. Side corner pass to Brown. Dribbles 15-footer over Bryant. Nothing but net. Here's Brown 3 points in the game. He passes that time. 40-46 Lake Tigers. Eaton, screen set by Sabuski. Eaton driving in. A flush shot from the rim. And a rebound for Savannah State. Brown slings him. Just continuing from there. Sure.
Another stop. Several stops. Off at the
Hendricks stops the dribble. Brown off the free throw. Pulls up. Roy Hicks drains. Yeah. So now he's 5 and 8 times 50-46. Bryant and right at both. Rebound tips and Savannah State basketball. Bursting of speed right baseline. Just everything. Rebound. Hicks picks it down. Foul. Alexis Hicks. Savannah State back. One foul. In the second round. None from Maryland.
Savannah 2-3-0 defense. It's bounced up to right. Sure. Off backward for cuts middle of the paint. Rim. Rebound. Chase down. He's got it. Second chance. Hammer off the backward. Very hard. Get her breath out. Gary and double. So he's please. Free throw. No, good. Barrel rim. So fired, I think. Boy back in shorts. Boys that's eaten. No good. Too strong to the right. Rebound Davis. Miss chance Hawks. In transition, the Lady Tigers. And a little bunny hop down low against Superski. And it over for the Lady Tigers. Jonathan Stripes right on. Eaten out. It's for a breather. I want to see him back in. For right moving up. Backward. Weeks left now. Changes course to the right. Zibritsky right corner. He floats in. Backs it in. Zibritsky from 10 foot. Back over for 1 possession game. 51-48. And Warren feeding Davis the beast inside. She lays it in. Too easy for Savannah State. Back up 5. 53-48. Off the mark free to Hicks. Hicks again. Delmo. Shot miss. Found no. Good push to the left. Didn't hit rim. Rebound for State. They're going to make the coach. That's the right. Rebound. The box. Steps up. Britsky. All against Mo. Back again. 6 takes a seat. In game on a quick inbound to Davis. He's control falling asleep. And Devonta Davis. Left side. Again. 55-48. Now Zibritsky low block. Here's the second in on the thing. Zibritsky gets the a little bit closer. Pressure on one with each best. And it's past round one. Can't control. It's too hot. Eastern Shore bounds a rainbow pass to East. Left side. Not too strong again. Probably. Yeah, because I had 9 in a row. Time on the swing. And a wonderful swing. Push to the left. Rebound. Davidson. Morris fighting for it. It's touched by Davis. Eastern substitution as Kirsten Green coming in. It's the man Georgia. Zibritsky up court for the Hawks. The Eaton, she circles left to right to left, cut perimeter. Top of the point. No. Back. Ray Jean on a. The 20% for the game. It'll be a tough. And a 30-second time. Savannah State. 1:58 remaining in this game.
5:50 Eastern trying to avoid falling to 2-5 in league play. And if they were to come back, this would be their 5th loss in 6 games. Just CC Byron went down, and the Eastern Shore team coming into this, the foundation of the team out with injury, and they've lost so far.
Without bottom and all, trying to figure out how to break that.
State, meanwhile, trying to get street. Inbound, the pressure on as the basketball. Savannah inbound pass for him. Now saves it in bounds into the front row seats. Jesse T. Williams helping her back. And now Eastern Shore. Key turnover. Chance to get it within. The paint passes Zabritsky. Zabritsky spin. Shot open. And that's home. Zabritsky, a move down low. 50. She would. If she. Yeah, 55. Everything Shore trying to defend 2-2. Dreadful time. Arena 1-9. Pick up just a step. Oh, down. He bounced it in. Got it. So that mistake. Hendricks is out of reach for it. Fingertips and out of bounds. Eastern Shore. Back in from Eastern Shore. She's back from town. Best 3-point shooter in the league. But if you guard her too close, second best 3-point shooter in the league. 30% from range this game. She will Maryland Eastern Shore. Pete Morris on the floor for on the back from Mariah McCoy. Select back to Martin. Martin on handle. She comes across against Davis. Throws up a shot. The hand off the glass. It's good. 1 point. Tigers up 55-4. 117 is on for Maryland Eastern Shore. Davis has to get the ball deep in the backcourt, and the Morris it's over. If not, they lead. The United States coming in. Need a foul. By just and foul. Edwards. In the back. And off the field and does with the field backwards. Right wing, 1 minute to play. Pass back to the field. Let her too strong. Eat with the steal. Here comes DP the other way. Left to right three. He circles out, dribbles out. Step behind. With the ball. So back pass. Field with the clock. Hendricks. Now, take her move. It shut the back. Hands.
Field by Eaton. On the offensive end. Top for Tigers. got 22 seconds on the shot clock, 32 on the game clock. To the Galactic. Trying to get the figures we want to foul 2 possessions after.
Don't see for about 10 seconds or so. If it counts out, then you've got a foul. Got foul. Just 3 throws off each side of this football.
On the pass. Need to get in the refresh.
Savannah State on the season is a 65% free throw shooting. About the middle of but you want to get in the hands of Hendricks, who shoots 75% right. Well, you have lost 72% of the output. If you're 7, he was talking about get it and have it free. Back getting 6 seconds to play. The inbound from Boston Swanson. Up to that Hendricks. 25 seconds left in the game. Left slide. Takes it. And lays it up and in. Easy for Hendricks. 57-54 the Tigers. According to the ball, that's the most top out. 6-spotter. And the Hawks, they want to try and hold on for a second 3. The top is go overtime. And McCoy's got the clutch deep for a couple of weeks to give the Hawks a win. The only win since 2016. And McCoy threw the 1-2 punch in this league. But McCoy has power from the yards. She hits percent shots. The exact 6.3% more. And Zabriskie, who shoots 7 point even from out on find options in this info. Zabriskie with 9. Top all the way to inbound from right against the team. Takes right wing. She's double. They were ready for it. Looks for Morris in the middle of the paint. Morris too high in the hand. Out of bounds. Staying on the eastern shore end. That many room with it. Woman. Gap to get to discuss. It's a matter of who that off of. Well, we'll see as they're setting the team back to their benches. Head to the corner and take them this one. The question is, who was it down low? Better clock. 11.6 on the clock. As now, no shot. 57. Savannah State lead. It's 50. From Maryland Eastern School. So it's Moss, and the official reviews going on, and they send the players back. Now it'll stay. Maryland.
Another little tidbit on this one. Teams are
so that's balance. And running McCoy right for 3. Not good. Push to the right. Eaton the offensive rebound. Eaton has to go two, and she's fouled. Lost track of the clock. And comes with 5 seconds remaining. Anderson went there we go. Fifth foul against Davis, so Davis is out. Too little that's for this game. Overtime. Stats. Hannah Phillips. A little juice junior from Austin, Texas. 6'8". I can see them get even bigger down there. Eaton to shoot 2. It's the first. Now she got to the second. Yes, come down with the rebound. And Fields State.
You're going to try to smack it up and then drop it.
Don't let it fly left because 6'8" Fields was gobbled up. Second free throw, and she hit it. She wanted to do it, 1 of 2. 7:55. Zabriskie commits the foul. Down low, and he's down almost. He's 72% shooter. That was how they had to give. So now the Hawks can try and steal. So the one comes in, takes a seat, going small, free shooting lineup for State. 7 seconds in. Down is Hendricks. Hendricks trapped. Now she gets in. Down and Brown by Sheen Martin. Out against the Hawks, so 2 free throws coming up. Ninja Brown, 80% free throw shooter. Hit 2 of them, she puts the Hawks on ice. Brown, a 5-year from Waffle, South Carolina, recruited by South Carolina as well as Rose Holman Technology in Rensselaer, Indiana, and she hits her first free throw at the net. A computer science technology major, Brown, insane smart. She knows it's the foul shot. It's up. Good. A 4-point lead for Savannah State. 4 seconds remaining. Hicks dribbles up court, throws up a 3, and it's in. And Hicks hits the 3-pointer, but it's too little, too late. A buzzer beater for Alexis Hicks just makes it a 1-point game instead of a 4-point game. Maryland Eastern Shore has lost now 5 out of 6. 59-58 against Savannah State this afternoon. And we'll have Fred Ashton walking over here for the Del Mar post game.
Shooting.
And we'll have final shooting stats. It looks like 30% this game. And here, Fred back from Del Mar post game show. All right, Coach, your overall sounds like you already had some thoughts coming up.
I like our fight. I like our fight. It's all things different. A lot of things that roll up, but I think that we're coming out of something. You know, and what's important in winning the game, I like our fight. I like our attitude. I like our approach. If we continue to play that type of mentality, you know.
One during the game, I know you can't shoot the basketball, but there's missed 9 basically left. Quarterback, Aaron was just tonight.
You know, sometimes on the short end of it, AP played their best basketball. We haven't seen it against Heat. Our numbers in our games were good, other than our last game. Outside of that, we really haven't been able to do anything. Sure, tonight we missed some games. You know, we missed some games that this whole game. We got the shots we energy and passion. I see something with that.
Coach got a final official stats, 22%. He had plenty of shots, but just can't miss.
I think it's the paint too. We didn't settle with the attack. I thought we did.
I
thought it's just things that we've been doing. So we just got to find some positive on this our way. We got a shot at Ryan, pretty consistent. You know, good look. Attitude and effort of our kids.
Speaking of bench the first week, was that something to do with the
adjustment? It's just trying to something on the bench. We thought that we were consistent on the bench. So next one to me was just I'm willing to. I thought tonight, Raya didn't get to a rhythm tonight, which that's the conversation we'll have after. She's in regard to her. So if I had to, we talked about we should have did this. Sometimes with these kids, can probably got a bit better and let them see what it's worth. Again, I thought they were a lot to go for shots.
The Hawks coming out of something and then against Hampton on Wednesday. They're waiting from your team.